At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all me want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I'm back again with another video. Well, another one here. A probe is reportedly underway into how 2 policemen were shot and injured inside the Central Village Police Station in St. Catherine between last night and this morning. The police are yet to release any information on the incident. My wisdom warriors, only hear them bangarang, you know? Police a shoot police in a police station to backside. Them a turn pan them one another. Them a turn pan them one another. Mighty God. Take a look at this. A man and a woman were reportedly shot and killed at a candlelight vigil that was being held for 21-year-old Dejani Graham, suspected to have been killed by her cop boyfriend last Wednesday. My people, news coming in, my wisdom warriors. Lord Jesus. Them a said the ex-soldier will pick up multiple head last night at the female where the police can up 9 night. The soldier and his female cousin pick up multiple head. Allegation is that he assisted squaddy to hospital and the girl family now please say him do that. It is alleged that the mother of the girl called the soldier youth and tell him to come for a shirt to put on, and the rest of history. Pictures and videos of the incident are in a them WhatsApp, my people. So you can go over Jamaica Tory or over there, so the baga there. Me not have the video of the incident. You can run over there and see if you can, join them WhatsApp group and that. But my people, this no look good at all. Anyway, we're moving on. My wisdom warriors, hear this.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
This is Senator Peter Bunting, Opposition spokesperson on national security. The Ministry of Finance's sudden retraction of its own press release about the appointment of Dennis Chung as head of the Financial Investigations Division has raised more questions than answers. We were first told Mr. Chung was qualified, despite his public dismissal of the Integrity Commission's report on the Prime Minister. Then we learned the job description was altered to remove the law enforcement requirement, conveniently, because it's something Mr. Chung lacks. Now they claim the original candidate declined, so the criteria were changed to attract more applicants. But to my certain knowledge, I know that other highly qualified police officers, senior police officers, had applied for the post. Why weren't they offered the post when the first-ranked candidate declined? The truth is this appointment was engineered to install a hand-picked loyalist. And now the government is scrambling to cover its tracks. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. We demand answers from the Public Service Commission. Who sat on the interview panel? Who authorized the changes? How many qualified applicants were ignored? At a time when trust in our institutions is already fragile, this threatens to destroy confidence in our anti-corruption efforts. Dennis Chung must resign. Let's protect the integrity of the FID and Jamaica's fight against corruption.
My wisdom warriors, wanna see say the moped girl Dana Dixon a liar. Me tell you no, wanna see her she come out and I talk about they are not hiding anything and there is no secret and this and that and blah blah blah, her said and cow fat, and then withdraw them statement. Them withdraw them statement. My wisdom warriors, this is terrible. Dennis Strong need to go. Dennis Strong, you need to step down. 100 days and 100 nights for your blouse and skirt. You need to come down now, brother. Enough is enough. Rotted wall, resign. Resign. Me say, hey, Jamaica Labour Party are the worst. And them come out, you know, me people. Remember good? Remember said Dana Dixon do press briefing. Press briefing, come out and say how they're not hiding anything and this and that, remember, but then withdraw it because they are hiding something. They are hiding something. You understand? Because look how much people that is qualified. You are tell me say there's no one that is qualified, so you now have to alter the job description if put that the boy there in. You know what? You know say Dennis Strong, you need to resign. And Christopher Tufton, we not forget about you. Because 250 babies dead underneath your watch. And you're still standing. You need to come down now. You need to resign. Enough is enough. Anyway, my people, me I bring you straight in a West Portland. Listen to me. Remember, you know. Remember, say in a East Portland, they turn up loud. Remember, say Isaac Place turn up loud. Well, over Doreen Place turn up loud last night and not normal. Take a look at this.
Ready to defend the beaches, ready to defend you, ready to defend your sons and daughters, ready to defend your right to life, ready to defend your human dignity. The People's National Party is here to serve you. There are many human rights issues that are happening in this country. Violations that affect you. Don't ignore it. Open your eyes. When you hear they're putting up the peace sign and then they say third term, the only term some of them have is a prison term. You remember that. So when you go around, and I was in the motorcade today, Doreen, you bring the heat and you bring them out. Proud of you. And you, I am proud of the people in the West because you're showing them, so you might have the whole heap of money, but the people cannot be bought. Love conquers all, and remember that. But you see, most important is that your life have to change. Not next year, this year. It is immediate, it is important. And so I hear my friend from St. Andrew say her opponent go wrong. I have a candidate that dance, and when the next election comes, she's gonna dance her way out and pack up herself, and she have to drive through the West because her husband, the two of them are gonna broke up and have to leave Portland because Portland is for the people of Portland. We have case, the College of Agriculture, that facility. Young people, let me tell you something. Every single thing, all the tools you need to be the best versions of yourself is right here in Jamaica. Young people, I'm talking to you, the people, the young people of Portland. You don't need to leave Portland for a better life. The better life is here. If the people with the resources stop stealing it from you, you will be able to develop. And more than that, believe me when I tell you this, Case can be transformed into a university. The facilities is there to improve your lives. Don't fall short. Don't think that you have to leave. Don't let the political lines think that you're different from the East. East and the West. We definitely.
Yeah.
We definitely.
Zoom.
We
Yeah, it have a shot. Commercial break. Run some tune for the people. Wow.
Old pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong
by the hands of the Almighty.
by the hand of the Almighty.
We forward in this generation
In this generation,
triumphantly.
Triumphantly, won't you help to sing
These songs of freedom. These
songs of freedom?
Redemption songs. But that is how it is when you're speaking the truth. The devil is a liar. Always remember that. So for the people of the East and the people of the West, we are going to unite as one. Yeah, man.
One, two.
Yeah.
Spin your roll, spin your roll, spin your roll, spin your roll. Send it back. Anywhere them come from. Send it back, send it back. I hear Portland. Fret not thyself. It is our duty to rescue Jamaica. And it cannot happen unless you believe. I am supporting my sister Doreen 150%. And I want you to do the same thing. When it is all over, just know that we are your representatives from the east to the west. Is one Portland. The office in the west and the office in the east is yours. We are here to change your lives. And when you give us that opportunity to change your life and make your life better, just believe me when I tell you this. There are people in this country that's suffering. There is no statistics. There is no PR system that can change and tell you when you are not suffering. He who feels it knows it. To live in a constituency when there is no water running through the pipe and you work hard and it's not that you can't pay for the water, them just don't have it in the pipe for you. That is a breach of your basic human dignity rights. We must change that. And so for each and every one of you, the next time when them say, call it Andrew, and him have the guts and the courage to prepare himself to lose. Because no matter what happens at the end of the election, the next Prime Minister will be Mark Jefferson Golding. And I speak with every confidence, no matter how much money you spend in the East. My people, take it, and we are going to spend it. Because when the election done and the box them count up, Isaac Buchanan will be the next member of parliament for Portland Eastern. You can't stop that. Send all 63 candidates in green. You cannot stop it. I am talking to TV land right now. Break ground on private property. Continue to steal the land. Continue to try to trick the people. We are awake. We are alive. And we say to you, what about us when you want another 5 years for your family? So don't you ever forget it. There is no amount of money in this world that any politician can pay you for your vote. Don't ever forget that. And you might not have money in your pocket, but you are somebody. I see each and every one of you because you are me and I am you. I love you all and I'm looking forward to represent you with my sister Doreen on the day. Bless you.
Heal the man.
Yes,
Heal the man.
voice of the Rasta man say.
Ease out this. Ease out. Ease out this. Because I hear the argument on social media. A certain lady went down to West Kingston and started crying for things where people have already. I now have nothing to say to them because the bigger powers will deal with it. But all I want to say to the people and to the lady, we go down to West Kingston, go cry for where somebody have already. Ease out. Let me just introduce, just arriving, Comrade Ryan Simpson. Give him a big round of applause. Hold on. Let me tell you something. The program reach our place, you know. But you see that little youth, yeah? I don't know how much I want to know him. Let me see everybody from Shrewsbury in our place put up on hand. All our Shrewsbury people, them. St. Margaret's Bay Division people, put up on hand. The youth here grew up in a Western Portland. Right at Shrewsbury. One place named Bard Spring Cupboard Leader, I'm going to grow him. Him is a twin. We'll give him 2 minutes to talk to the people. Them. Put your hands together, comrade, for the next member of parliament for down at Senton. He might get rid of the short man. Give it up for comrade Ryan Simpson.
Warrior head. Warrior home. Warrior head. Warrior home.
Comrades, West Portland.
Gibbons, tell them about it. I am a warrior, Christian warrior.
All right, selector. West Portland, are you ready for this? West Portland, are you ready? So West Portland, when I say what time is it, I want you to say time come. West Portland, what time is it? Come on, West Portland, what time is it? Comrades, I could not afford to miss tonight. My team and I were coming all the way from Northeast St. Anne. Tomorrow is a very, very big day for us. because the bus tour, one of the major stops on the bus tour is in Northeast End and in St. Anne's Bay. And so we are mobilizing and getting ready for the bus, for the People's National Party to roll through. So a lot of mobilizing, a lot of work. But I couldn't afford to miss tonight because this is my home ground, West Portland. My wife comes from Buff Bay, right over Woodstock. I was born at Port Antonio Hospital, a Shrewsbury me come from, grew up under this money hand. So me can't afford. So I remember the days when West Portland was under the banner of the People's National Party. My mother and my stepfather run up and down with Jigs Ennis. Say, Angie them there. My people are from Fruitfulville, Shrewsbury, Bar Spring, Buff Bay, Hope Bay, Black Hill. We got to take back West Portland. So what time is it? What time is it? Time come to make sure, say, Doreen Campbell becomes the next member of parliament for West Portland. Comrades, what time is it? Time come to make sure, say, the People's National Party come back to West Portland. Comrades, what time is it? To make sure, say, Mark Jefferson Golden becomes the next Prime Minister of Jamaica and the People's National Party, the next government of Jamaica. The word is love. Time comes. Heal the man. Heal the man. Comrades, let me wreck easy this. Ease out. Let me recognize from East Rural St. Andrew, Comrade Patrick Peterkin. Give it up. Give it up for Comrade Vivian Barneswell. Give her a big round of applause.
PNP massive and they move again.
Easy dish. She's the councillor for the Kentire division. Give her another big round of applause for me. Hold on now. Is Comrade Peterkin responsible for the Prime Minister wife, you know? Give him a big round of applause. Next member of parliament for East Rural St. Andrew. So hear me now. Hear me now. Hold on. The JPS license up. I mean, you're a certain man. I behave like a war. Him want to go with JPS. It's not everything you have to be combative. There are subtle ways that you can deal with things. But I want to ask Darrell Vaz, what have you ever delivered for the people of Jamaica? Oh, rooms on the beach. But the next speaker have revolutionized telecommunications in Jamaica. Look how much people are going live right now. We are watching upon Portland Spice TV. You are watching upon BOJ. There used to be one telephone company in Jamaica. This man fixed it, tried, tested and proven, and he's ready to solve Jamaica's energy problem under the next PNP administration. Let's welcome Comrade Philip Palwell.
Honorable Philip Palwell. To all comrades from Nickel Point to Moran Point. PNP love Jamaica. Whoa. All comrades Jamaica. Whoa. Let's do it. Fist in the air, flag in the air. Everybody jump, put a fist in the air. Move to the left and put your flag up in the air. Move to the right and put your fist up in the air. Oh yeah. Brr, bang be dumbe.
Hold it. Cease and settle. Comrade Chairman, I greet you. I greet the party leader, one of the hardest working party leader I know, Comrade Mark Golden, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. And of course, the lady
of the hour. The next member of parliament for West Portland. Coming back to Doreen. Comrades all on the platform. Good evening, West Portland. Good evening, West Portland. Well, I just heard Comrade Ryan making his claim. And no, it's a legitimate claim. I can't make that claim, but I have another claim, because this name, Paul Well, came from this valley, from Silver Hill, and you will drive by and see my cousin gas station, Howard. Paul Well is a legitimate name in this parish, and I tell you the truth, Comrade Doreen, having polled the family and having done my own checks, I can tell you my dearly departed father will be pleased tonight. May his soul rest in peace. But we are believers that Western Portland will return to the People's National Party, and that's why I'm so happy to be here. Happy to be here. Happy to be here. And you know, a lot has been said earlier on. People have mentioned the fact that this government, all of a sudden, after 9 years, running around the country like mad ants, cutting ribbon, making announcements, and so on, all because elections near. And to my great surprise, an area that they have neglected for 9 years, all of a sudden, I hear people talking about energy. Energy. The price of energy when we left office was 25 US cents per kilowatt hour under the same JPS license. And today, it is 40 US cents per kilowatt hour. And let me tell you why. The reason for that is just sheer mismanagement by this government. After all, we have had 4 energy ministers in the last 9 years, including the Prime Minister. 4 energy ministers. And I must say to you that for the sole reason of their neglect of this sector, and there are so many other reasons, you must vote them out. We must put them out. We must get rid of them. So let me talk a little bit about energy this evening. They are talking now about the JPS license. When I became minister in 1997, I had a license to deal with, I had a cable and wireless license. And at that time, that license would be expiring in the year 2038. We are in 2025 now, so that license that Mr. Siaga signed in 1988 would still be running if the PNP government didn't say we can't continue with a monopoly situation. Our people needed access to telephone service. And by 1999, we were able to deal with that. When I became Minister of Energy in 2002, that was a year after the license to JPS was granted. And we just never just accept it and leave it. And I understand from that time, understood from then, the need for the license that was issued in 2001. It's a different situation from now. But I have been at pains to say to this country, there needs to be modifications. And every year in Parliament, I have gone to the House to suggest ways to modify it. I modified the license in 2015. The JLP government modified the license in 2008. So if they had so much problem with the license, why did they never deal with JPSCO and modify it? All of a sudden, you hear them talking tough about to get rid of the license. The reason why the price of electricity is so great? It's simple. We were able to get the price of electricity down from 40 US cents in 2002. And as I mentioned, by the time we left government in 2016, the price was down to 25. What did we do as a government? We decided that we couldn't live in a situation where 90% of electricity was being generated by high-priced, dirty fuel. So we were generating electricity using heavy fuel oil and diesel. And between 2012 and 2016, we changed that so that by the time we left office, 60% of electricity was being generated by LNG. But that wasn't it alone. We were able, for the first time, a government bring in large-scale renewables. It was our government that established the Wigton wind farm, generating 60 megawatts of electricity. We created the largest solar farm at the time in the Caribbean at Content, generating 20 megawatts of electricity. And then another company called BMR, they established a facility at Malvern in St. Elizabeth. Those things were done by the People's National Party government. While these guys have been asleep for 9 years, we, between 2012 and 2016, did all those reforms. What has the government done since 2016? Nothing. They have not brought on board any additional capacity. They have not been able to deal with some of the inefficiencies. So, for example, one of the things that we have said that we're going to do immediately on taking government, and we don't have to wait for JPS for this. 20% of the electricity that you pay for today in your bill comes as a result of the theft of electricity. The price of electricity is too high for certain poor communities. And we believe that the government of Jamaica has a responsibility to relieve that burden from you, but more importantly, to enable those people who can't afford electricity to have electricity. And we are committed to providing a solution using what God has given us, the sun. And the technology for solar has improved tremendously over the last decade. So much so that you can have your electricity being generated in the daytime. You now have batteries to be charged during the daytime so that when the sun goes down, the batteries can kick in and you can have solar power 24/7 now. That is what is available, and this government has neglected to bring on board that electricity. So we're going to deal with those persons who are stealing, and we're going to relieve you of that burden of that 20% cost that you have to bear. But more importantly, we want to ensure when we get back into power that you don't have to sit and wait on JPS. We want to ensure that if you want to generate your own electricity, we, PNP government, will provide you the means so that you can put on your rooftop your own solar system so you can have real power, power to the people. And we are not going to only allow you to generate your own electricity. We will allow you, if you produce excess amount of electricity, to be able to sell to the grid. So you're a producer not only to use it, but you're going to be able to sell to the grid. And there are so many other features of our policies. Those features have been thought through. We are quite clear from day one. We're not going to wait 9 years. From day one, we're going to implement solutions, because unless we get the price of electricity down, we are not going to be able to grow our economy. And that's the reason why under this JLP government, there has been such stagnation in the economy.
Anyway, my wisdom warriors, wanna tell me what you think about that. Put an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, my people. Don't forget, I want to run over to my other channel. It is called PNP News Round. Subscribe and get me to 5K. The link I got there in the comment section. Blessings upon blessings. One love.
Oh, no, go on the first promise. On the things that we are putting back in the office. On the things that we are novice. On the better listen to this. Vote them out cause them not see we when we younger. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out cause when they win them a go dump way. We have to tell them promptly people that vote them out cause them not see we when we younger. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out, we have to tell them promptly. Cause when they win them a go dump way. Market G, you know you the people them really want to see a great leader who will talk to we. Put on the boat and go, they go walk to we. Yes, go march to we. Because we have some guy with them on a intention, leading the country in the wrong direction. That's why we come to make we own a selection. This we are gonna do when in call the election. Vote them out cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out cause when they win them a go dump way. So we are tell them promptly people that vote them out cause them not see we when we hungry. Vote them out from Kingston to country. Vote them out cause when they win them a go dump way. We have to tell them